Hi friends, Tracy.bish here, Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. Welcome to my channel. I'm super excited that you're here because this is sort of like the part 2 to this beautiful set. So I did create these 5 beautiful cards for the Global Monthly Video Hop video for this month using the new ink colours, which are so beautiful. We've got Secret Sea, Timid Tiger, Delightful Duckling, Cloud Cover, and Strawberry Slush is the 5th one, which is a returning colour, which is so fun. So we had to showcase the new ink colours in our video. So if you haven't seen that, you can check that out here on YouTube and go over and check out what everyone else has created. I created these a set of 5, and I wanted to create a little box to be able to give them away in for like a gift as well. So that's what we're going to be creating today. Now I did promise you this video in a couple of days after that video came out. It's a little bit longer than that, but that's okay because I've tied it in with the Tracy's Sunday challenge as well. Okay, so we're starting off with a piece of basic white cardstock. This is 12 by 12. We're going to cut it down to 12 by 8.5, and then on the 12-inch side we're going to score at 1 inch, 5.5 inches, 6.5 inches, and 11, and then we're going to turn it to the 8.5-inch side and score at 1 inch on each end. So this is going to be the sides of the little box. Now this is a very simple easy box to create, but it's just, you know, a very easy way of giving a really wonderful gift as well using minimal supplies. So I've sort of tied this in with the gift set when I'm creating the design at the front of the box as well. So we're just folding and burnishing all those score lines, and then I'm going to come in with my scissors and cut up to each of that score line at the 1 inch mark. And the ones in the middle we're miter cutting out. The ones on the end, the inside piece is where we're going to miter cut. So as you can see, the inside piece here I'm miter cutting. Then the 2 center pieces, we're going to miter cut both of those, and then the end, again, just that center piece. And we're going to flip it over and add some tear and tape. Now you could use tear and tape, you could use liquid glue, you could do Seal Plus, whatever your adhesive is of choice. You could also do this in a completely different color. I've actually got quite a bit of 12 by 12 white cardstock, so that's what I wanted to go with. And the cards are actually white as well, so it sort of all made sense to me. But this is such a great gift idea to give to people. It's also great for craft fairs. Everyone's always sort of looking for those little gifts, especially coming close to Christmas, you know, those Secret Santa gifts. These ones would work so well. I decorated the cards and the front of the box with the Coneflower Celebrations. I actually really love how they turned out. As you can see, I'm just adding the base of the box together so all 4 sides meet, and then we can do the top lid as well. As I said, really simple box idea. Yeah, so the Coneflower Celebrations, you can find that in page 82 of the annual catalogue. I love this. I think I actually bought it with the idea of doing some scrapbooking pages, and I love how big the dies are. Now I've only used the dies on the box. I didn't use them so much in the cards because I used the stamp, which has great detail as well. But I like how you can sort of use the stamp, use the dies, and really bump it up a little bit. I'm also going to make a little bit of a hole here to be able to open this box quite easily, and I went through a couple of different punches here. I'm not really sure what I ended up with, but it was something that was going to be super easy to do. So use what you have in your stash, just a little corner opener to pop it all together. Now this fit 5 cards and envelopes really easily. They are, you know, multiple layered, so it does fit that in really nicely. And I'm using the beautiful 25 to 27 in color DSP stack for these cards as well. So some quick measurements for the front of the box. I did use this beautiful DSP. I was sort of umming and ahhing between doing the Darling Duckling. I went with the Strawberry Slush. So the DSP piece measures 6 by 4 inches, and then we have a piece of basic white cardstock, 4 3/8 by 2 7/8, and I have die cut from the Textured Note dies, which is an online exclusive. Highly recommend both the suite and the dies. They're a great nesting dies with some great detail in the sides. So these ones here, I'm actually using, yeah, the 3rd largest, and I'm just going to die cut from the basic white cardstock. And we're also going to use the flower dice, so the cone flower dice. And I'm coming in with just a scrap of strawberry slush cardstock for that top of the cone flower. Now, once I've die cut these, I do want to add a little bit of extra colouring, because it's really quite plain putting a white flower on a white die cut. So what I do is, and I will come in with a strawberry slush and die cut the stem as well from that die set. But I'm going to bring in my blending brushes, and we're going to add a little bit of colour to both the flower petals as well as to the background, that basic white textured note die cut piece as well. So I want to sort of just add a light colour, so very light circles on using your blending brushes. The heavier hand you have, the more you're going to get those really big circles. So you don't do that. Don't do what I do, which is usually my heavy hand. Now in this set as well, there's also a little splatter stamp, and I thought I'm going to use that as well, just to create a little bit of extra background. And we're just going to stamp that with the strawberry slush as well, just as a nice little background. Now I do pop up the centerpiece of the flower with some dimensionals, and then glue everything else down. You can pop the whole flower up, completely up to you how you want to do it. But you know, you might not even use the whole cone flower celebration stamp set or bundle. You might use something else in your stash, which is certainly fine. I think that we have so many sets in our stash that can create these great little sets. And like I said, perfect gift. I've never known anyone that I've given this sort of a gift to that people have not enjoyed it. You know, and it's actually painful, because a lot of people that I've given these sorts of gifts to will not use them. They want to keep them for themselves. They don't want to give them out to anyone else, which is funny. I think that's crazy, but at the same time, I hang on to DSP and hoard the DSP as well, so who knows. Here I just stamped that little butterfly that's in that stamp set as well with strawberry slush. Used my blending brush to add a little bit of colour to it, and I'm going to really quickly fussy cut that out. There is actually a die for that. I don't know why I fussy cut it. Anyway, I thought I was going to add that to it as well, but I actually think I'm not going to use that there anyway. But you'll see the process as I go. So I've just popped up that centerpiece of the cone flower, and we can start putting it together. So let me know, what is your favorite in color from the new 25 to 27 in color? I'm going to be completely honest with you. When I saw the colors on stage up in Brisbane, I did not think much of them. It's not until I've really started to play with them, and I will say I have more of a favourite out of them than some others. But the Secret Sea, oh my goodness, I love that colour. I think it is such a special colour. To me, when we were on stage, it looked more of a green, whereas it's actually more of a blue, like it's a navy style blue. It's a darker than navy, if that makes sense. And then my other favourite is Cloud Cover, which is like a light blue with grey in it. We don't have the stamp pads available to customers, but we're able to buy them as demonstrators. And I actually really love both Secret Sea and Cloud Cover together. Now, if you're a customer and you're really wanting Cloud Cover, you can purchase the little re-inker in that set. There's also, you can buy the empty little stamp pads and fill that with the re-inker as well. And that works well. And you'll have all 5. So here we're just finishing off. As you can see, I'm just going to chop off the little stem there. And we're going to finish it off with some beautiful little embellishments. These are the 25, 27 in color dots. No, that's not what they're called. I actually really like them. They've got a lovely sparkle to them. Let me quickly look that up. They're the flat pearls, which are perfect for scrapbooking if you want to have something with not so much dimension. So what a great little gift. I really hope that you've enjoyed this box for the set of cards that I created. If you haven't seen the previous video where I made the cards, please go back and have a look at that. Now I would love it if you would hit the like button, if you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and leave me a comment. Let me know which your favorite set is. Maybe let me know your favorite ink color. And if you're going to create one of these sets, what stamp set or bundle are you going to use for your card set? It's going to quickly show you that they can all go in. That is the Secret Sea with the beautiful dark navy. Then we've got Timid Tiger. Not 100% a fan. Maybe it'll grow on me. Don't know. Then we have Darling Duckling. To me, this is a dirty yellow, so maybe that'll grow on me as well. Then what do we have next? Cloud Cover. Yeah, which is very, very pretty. It's blue-grey. Love it. I think that's a really pretty colour. And then the last one is Strawberry Slush, which is a returning colour. We had that here in Stampin' Up! A few years ago. So I'm actually really glad to have, you know, that nice brightish pink in our stash again. So thank you everyone for sharing a bit of time with me. I hope you have an amazing day. And I'll be back with another video for you really soon. Now if you would like to join Tracy's Sunday Challenge, you can create a gift layout, whether you're creating a gift, whether you're creating a card that has a gift on it, whatever you'd like. Share that in the business Facebook page. You can find the challenge post. Pop it in the comments there and share your creativity with us all. Alright everyone, have a wonderful day and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.